last time we figured out where all of our E's were. Today we're going to pick a starting point, and we're going to pick an ending point, and we're going to map out our way to get there. We're using all of the E's along the way as checkpoints. Let's get to it. So between our starting and end point, we've got two E's that we kind of got lying in between that sit on the diagonal path between those 2 points. We've got our E on the A string on the 7th fret, and we got the one on the 9th fret on the G string. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a starting point, an ending point, and 2 checkpoints along the way. So first we're just going to take the first octave of the minor pentatonic scale, which would just be open 3, open 2, open 2, and replace the open 2 on the A and the open 2 on the D with 5 and 7 on the E and A. So open and 3 still stays the same, but those ones change. And we've reached our very, very first checkpoint. So we want to make sure we're good and comfortable getting from point A to point B. Okay, then all we're going to do is take this checkpoint, our E, and we're going to start one of the minor pentatonic shapes we know. For the sake of this exercise, I'm just starting, which you may know from your explorations earlier. So we've got our E, and we've got our, and we put them together, we get a nice kind of fluid sounding 2-octave scale. And again, we end up at our next checkpoint. So we want to make sure we're comfortable with these individually and putting them together. So again, we've reached our next checkpoint, so we can take one of the shapes that we know. I'm just going to take the simple shape that I like the most, where I'm going to go to the 9, to the 8 on the B, 10, 12, and we end up at our end point. So from the E on here, and just like the others, you want to make sure you're good and comfortable and fluent with that scale, just in that octave, and this one in this octave, and this one in this octave, before you try putting them all together. But this gives us a nice smooth transition to get up to our higher register for soloing. And then we can use that as our transition to get up to our